There it is, the Mask of Madness.
Dire are scanning.
Yeah, so still farming behind the troll. We're at the point now where Epileptic Kid is getting pretty constantly empowered.
I think what I really like about this build is that he needs BKB like so badly this game, right? Between like Disruptor and Lina and the Shadow Demon. I mean, Shadow Demon's annoying for other reasons. Like even if he's not disrupting you, of course, you can still hit on the opponents. And even if there's stuff that the BKB doesn't help you with, like you're never gonna do anything in Chrono without a BKB, right? Past like 20 minutes. So it has to come out. And this way, he gets 2 smaller items that add a lot of damage to Faceless Void.
Yeah, benefits a lot from attack speed. I think this is a great game to get an early BKB on the Void. Generally not what you want to do, but if you have to do it, just embrace it.
Like how many Lina games do we get this exact thing, though, where it's like, you know, there's so much pressure on her for rotations, then it's 16 minutes in and she hasn't really had one. It's like she had the 1 kill down bottom. They got Matu with the RP and the Laguna. But now you're at this point, you're 1, 2, and 2. And have you like given too much space to your opponents now?
No! You know what's cooking?
It's hard to maintain that momentum on Lina. It does feel like she looks unstoppable in the games where she's getting kill after kill after kill, but the games where that snowball doesn't happen, yeah, this is kind of what you end up with. GBK is eyeing up Shiva, second item after Yule's. That's interesting.
I guess the other choices just don't feel that great. Might just stop off and get the plate mail, maybe. Go back for something else, but I mean, even full Shivas wouldn't be that bad.
No, it's not bad, but it just feels a little defensive, I guess.
There
a lot of pressure on Epileptic Kid in these team fights.
Yeah, and getting to the backline looks really difficult for VP.Prodigy.
Oh, yeah.
Now that we know that like they're not going to get some crazy 3-lane win or something, and that these team fights are going to be taking at a relatively even net worth, you start thinking like, how are they going to find like Yapsor or Puppy where they're standing in these engagements?
Well, a bit of a long pause here for a voice issue. Hopefully their TeamSpeak server comes back.
There it is. We're good to go.
Alrighty.
They were on an event, I think.
Oh, no.
Or Mumble, maybe, you know.
I shall not report.
Services that don't exist for 500, Alex. Yapsor is getting close to his Aether Lens. Nice item on the Skywrath Mage, of course.
Wake me up when he's Ag, dude. That's the item.
Surely that's what
next.
he'll buy next.
Yeah.
We saw it before. It's ridiculous. Deso ready and a double damage on Nisha. TA continuing to accelerate.
Now, at the same time, we're talking about, like, you know, trying to take a lead in this game and then trying to, like, push their advantage and everything. They also do have mag trolls, so in some ways, like, waiting to farm things out isn't that terrifying.
In some ways, but we'll see initiation on the Puppy. It looks like they do want to fight, and they will get the Vengeful Spirit. Nisha, though, on the low ground. It's great Chrono on 3. Skywrath Mage comes in, but Nisha gets stuck inside of the Chrono. Now the RP catches him, and this is VP.Prodigy's fight. They found 3. Zai on the run. He might live, but it's a bit of a disaster. They lose all their supports and take down 2 big cores in the TA and the Void. Brilliant RP.
That was amazing! He just skewered them all next to the Chrono and just pulled everyone together. He just broke up that attempt to kill his cores. I can't believe that worked.
It looks so good for Secret with the 3-hero Chrono and TA on the low ground, but yeah, Magnus.
DM's warmed up, man. That was sick. That was a Deso TA. Like, that was the big fight where they're looking to really kind of cement this small lead that they gained from all these stacked camps and the big edge on their TA versus that Lina. And DM just shuts him down.
Wow.
All right, I'm not giving this guy Magnus name. That's like a crazy play.
That's a game changer for sure. It
looks like he had Blink. Like,
yeah, he's just got mech. That's his only item right now. That was just a great skewer. Perfect placement. Now Epileptic Kid feeling a little more confident, walks right into him. Manta style, that saves him for now. Pops the ulti, going in on the Puppy, disruption. And Epileptic Kid still falls to Zai. Nice stuff. Of Okay, that was a little bold from Epileptic Kid, though. Lil now. Glimpse not going to be enough to save him, so it'll be 2 kills going the way of Secret. Rare tip from Zai.
Tips are the best addition ever to Dota.
Radiant structures.
Just lets you see a little bit of some personality, you know? Just like, what were you doing, dude? That's a small camp. Is that worth it? You got 1 ghost, I think.
Looks back. Nisha, can they actually find this kill? Refraction's done. They've got the Laguna. Swap, though, from Puppy. That might be enough to save him.
Yeah, that brings
Puppy's
back...
certainly going to fall.
like that last Chrono fight, when it all started, the very first spell was save alting Puppy. And you see that and you're just like, well, why are you static storming the Venge? But it's like, well, you have to, right? Like, I can't static storm anyone else or Puppy's just going to wind up in there anyway.
Exactly. Now into Roche we go. Chrono's up in about 10 seconds. Somewhat risky from VP.Prodigy, but with Puppy dead, I guess they feel like they can get away with this. And Troll with Empower, he kills it fast. That'll be an uncontested Roche now, and a second life in the hands of Epileptic Kid.
Kind of surprised that it's Secret who win the fight in the middle of the map and then give up Roche. Kind of thought that was going to be solid for them to control. Now, Nisha looking like Epileptic Kid all alone here in enemy territory.
Radiant are
He out.
Glimpse.
They got him. Oh, the Glimpse. Now the Static Storm. Nisha going to be in feet.
Dire's top tower.
All right,
is under
punishment.
attack.
We trade our big heroes back and forth. Just trying to farm up some neutrals here, it seems.
Yet somehow it's Secret that comes out with a net worth lead through all of it. Troll invading the Ancients. Going Basher, next item after the Manta. Well, I like that VP.Prodigy are trying to crank up the aggression, but Secret also very good at splitting up the map.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
It's going to come down to RPs on this BKB of Nisha, too. All right, that thing's almost done. With how fast the TA farms, once he respawns, it will not take him very long to clean that up. There's the Zai Aghanim Scepter. So,
Ooh, that's a big one.
yeah, they struggled a little bit last time we had the core ET to make it here. 20 minutes, not too shabby though. How good is it this game? So if you guys have not seen a core ET, every time you hit a spirit or a hero with your spirit, you get 2 seconds on the recall of BKB.
Pretty good. A lot of magic damage this game. Same logic of why does Void need BKB early. I think you can extend that to why the Aghanims feels really good on Elder Titan.
And the buff is dispellable though, so if he just gets ulted by Shadow Demon, he just won't get it.
Oh, good to know. Smoke up though.
Oh, well, I guess
Prodigy.
he will though now because he'll have magic immunity, right?
I'm not sure how that mechanic works. Void, oh, he's got BKB. RP cuts through it, but Matumba Man gonna survive, and now VP.Prodigy looks to retreat. He drops the Chrono, only hits 1, and the Disruption saves him. Epileptic Kid now in the back line, Save getting isolated by Matu, and he's the first casualty. Yule Scepter, Matu needs to be a little careful, but he does survive. They're pulling the Troll deep into no man's land. He still catches Yapzor, but that ult about to expire, that's Aegis. Past the tier 2 now, VP.Prodigy trying to save the Troll, but they don't want to go too deep. Buyback from Yapzor, they really want to punish this. Swap onto Epileptic Kid, Manta style. He might actually live here. Zai on the low ground looking for another. Puppy with another aggro swap. Does toss his life, but now they've closed the gap. Epileptic Kid goes for the TP. Ambitious as they punish it. Bash onto Lil, that'll stop his also. And Secret do get a couple of these cleanup kills.
And only 1 buyback, right? Just Yapzor, I think?
Just Yapzor.
Yeah, nice win for them then. Cost a little bit. I mean, he gained 17 gold in the end from it, so he's fine. DM, the only person that really came up positive there with 333 gold to himself, but lots of gold for Nisha and Matu, as well as a handy amount of XP to the rest of that team. So, solid victory there from Secret.
Yeah, they were not ready for that Void BKB. That was the game changer for sure. Big save, thought that was a perfect initiation with the Static Storm, but Matu reigns supreme. Now Glimpse, though. And no follow-up.
And it's kind of surprising too because the first Chrono, I mean Chrono was basically useless, right? He Chrono DM and DM just got disrupted. And generally when that happens in a team fight, you think like, oh, this isn't going to go very well. But outside of the Chrono, they have a lot of really good tools this game for long extended fights, like the ET Aghanim's, as well as just being a Templar Assassin. This hero loves, like, of course she loves the burst damage, but if there's not enough control to actually lock her down, then she's completely fine with a longer engagement. Like, she was just kind of kiting and doing her own thing through all that fight.
Is under attack.
TA also has the BKB now, 10-second charge, ready to rock and roll, and VP.Prodigy, they're going to be at it again. 5 heroes moving into enemy territory. No Aegis this time, but a fresh BKB now up on Troll, as well as the Guardian Greaves out on
Dire's
Magnus.
top tower is under attack.
Pretty unrelenting pressure right now. They'll get this tier 2 tower up top for free. No defense from
Dire's
Secret.
top tower
Yeah, I mean, they have RP, they don't have Chrono, so it gives them a little bit of time.
Chrono up. A couple seconds.
I wondered if Matsu might go Ags this game.
Dire's top tower is
Wants the
under attack.
MKB versus
Radiant's bottom
the
tower
Troll.
is under attack.
Fair
Oh,
enough.
the Ags is good. It's interesting though how it went from like first item to middle item to now situational. Like, well, maybe third Roche could just give me an Aghanims.
The way
We've not seen Voids gravitate towards the Ags.
The way I see the Ags is, the worse the Chrono is, the better the Ags is. And this is a really bad Chrono game. In some ways,
yeah,
right?
like
Between like the Troll and the disruption
Dire's
saves,
top
even
tower
just like
is under
static storm
attack.
stuff, not making it that safe. Like, you have to BKB every Chrono because if he gets the Aghanims on the disruptor.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, maybe it is a good Ags game.
But then there's also just like, you need so many items on this hero. Like, sure, Ags would be great, but
I do understand the need for the MKB. The blind is really obnoxious. And it's a great damage item.
oh, they got the
They
fade.
find the illusion.
I love that with the
Ideal.
all chat.
Do they stick around though? It was just a Skywrath ult, pretty short cooldown. Still a ways off Roche.
Just making sure. Saves checking. He has a sentry there, so he's just throwing that in to make sure there's not a trap there without having to go in.
Looks like Virtus.Pro might play a little passive until this next Roche. They seem pretty staunch on
Dire's
controlling
middle
this part of the
tower
map.
is under attack.
We'll see that RNG timer in about 90 seconds.
I could see the problem of
Radiant's bottom
GBK
tower
not
is
having
under attack.
BKB for that Roche fight versus the ET. And that's just like a one stomp, right? And maybe the fight just ends for her, or one stun into a combo from Yapsor and Lina just gets blown up.
Yep. Turned into a real stalemate here. And we kind of joked the other day about that vertical line that gets drawn on the map. And we're seeing it pretty clearly right here.
I mean, VP.Prodigy are just running into them constantly with this empowered troll, trying to force these fights, thinking that they can take them. And I don't blame them with the way DM's playing here, too. They're sitting with really good control over the vision right now. Secret has to be wary of that high ground.
Dire's top tower.
Farm
under
trade is
attack.
pretty even. Neither team really accelerating through all this. Stalemate is the proper word.
They have an
Tier
obs
3 items now, though.
down in their own jungle, too, that sees what Matsu's doing. So they know
Order
that he's down
destruction.
there.
Pretty nice for TA. Fish your way.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
The question, though, is can VP.Prodigy
bottom
take
tower
Roche
is
without a
under attack.
pickoff first? That seems really risky to me.
It would all be about map control and vision. Like, if they know that they're bottom like this or in their triangle, they can do it with the troll ult too fast.
That's true. Elder Titan Void, so good at controlling that area and delaying things. Now the smoke from VP.Prodigy.
Yeah, they brought everyone bottom to defend, and now their courier
Oh.
sees Roche.
It's a fast Roche respawn, too. That was almost instant after the timer, like 10 seconds or something. And they smoke right into the pit. Okay, let's see how fast they can kill it.
Oh, they're coming. The scan sees. Bail.
They seem suspicious. This is risky, Virtus.Pro.
Troll didn't ult. Oh, man.
And Secret aren't moving. Nisha's farming. Roche now down below 1,000 HP. Aegis Cheese, they're going to get it. Nisha flicks back defensively. And Virtus.Prodigy get away with this.
Oh, Bandits in the night.
Radiant's middle tower.
Actually sneak it. And Save's looking for the glimpse. He got one. Where's Poppy?
Need a little more.
Poppy's warding on the Radiant side.
Too far forward. Matu going in the back line, but YapzOr's dead. Matu gets a nice chrono on 2. Shadow Demon will be the first to fall. Zai on the outside. Earth Splitter hits DM. Does get off the RP, but not much follow-up. GPK does have cheese. They get saved, and it's a bad fight for Virtus.Prodigy. The 2 Roach Foils left. One of them eaten now, and 3 buybacks burn. They want to try to turn this fight. Nisha, BKB'd on the run. Good spot from Puppy. Stops the troll.
They pulled them way back here from the battle trance. They have the outpost. They're TPing in, but they can't catch Nisha. They might just get Poppy with these buybacks.
Now looks like it drops the magic missile, and he'll stick around as the TA blink or TP's home. So a huge win for Secret there. 3 buybacks. They force out the cheese. The only thing they didn't get was the Aegis. But man, what a swing.
So that all happened because Puppy was doing this giant warding mission where he went like all the way through the back on that Radiant side to place that ward that's up on the Radiant high ground, probably in anticipation of the Roche. But then he wasn't there for the swap out to just end that engagement and either throw away his life for YapzOr or like try and maybe pull someone under the tower, but it worked out better for them that they kind of dove in like that kill for YapzOr. Really good chrono from Matu.
18 to 18. Secret still with the lead, but it's Virtus.Prodigy looking to pressure. Still have a lot of time on this Aegis.
Radiant's bottom tower is
And
under
still 2
attack.
towers down bottom, so probably the safe objectives.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Now that BKB comes out on
Dire's
Lina,
bottom
another power
tower-
spike.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
I think they saw, yeah, Matu, but he'll just force the BKB. All right, fair enough.
Time is money.
Worth it to live.
A gift from the temple.
Okay, he's got the MKB and 2,000 gold. Nothing in quick buy. Uh-oh, Puppy though. They find him. Matu. Nope, that was Zai looking for the stomp, and there's no saving Puppy here. That's the 9-second BKB charge on Troll though.
Yeah,
So not for nothing.
And Matu TP's bottom under that vision, so that's what they're pinging. They want to go for this kill into Matu.
No BKB, no chrono. This is a big opportunity.
What does Matu know though? Because he instantly saw this wasn't safe. He thinks that.
Radiant's top tower
He's
is
gonna try and
under
put
attack.
a high ground ward down.
They've been missing for a while, and I mean, Virtus.Prodigy have been following this same script for like 5 minutes. Non-stop aggression, so.
Radiant's
Yeah, basically
top
running
tower
back and
is
forth
fallen.
between those 2 parts.
Dire's
Like
bottom
dire
tower is
jungle.
under attack.
I think that one might have just been game sense from Matu. I'm alone and they're all missing. I should probably move.
Radiant structures are Dire's
It is
bottom
weird how the
tower
gold is going up and they're losing objectives though, just because of like this ball that is forming
Yeah.
on Virtus.Prodigy. That
Radiant's
probably needs the
top tower is
XP.
under
Yeah, it's like
attack.
5k in Secret's favor too, because of how much they're clumping together.
Definitely. Against lesser teams, I think this strategy from Virtus.Prodigy would work a lot more effectively. It just takes a couple of pickoffs with this death ball at this stage to be able to punish really hard, but Secret not falling for it, doing a really good job not giving away too many unnecessary kills. Matu smoked up. They are going to find this Magnus mid and DM'd completely solo. Greaves though, that buys him a little bit of time. Now Epileptic Kid is coming. RP does set up onto the Void, but they're a bit too scattered, and Virtus.Prodigy, they back out. It's Void that goes in. He catches 2 in the background. He does get Lil. DM's already dead, and now Save falls. It's just the 2 big cores again. The Void takes the Laguna, but time walk to the high ground. BKB from Nisha, now swap from Puppy. They're going to try to bring down Epileptic Kid. Puppy survives for now, has that Ghost Scepter, he has ult and Aegis. That's Aegis first, still has Battle Trance, but is there any hope for the Troll to live here? Stomp comes a little bit too early, and he dies even without the Battle Trance. No buybacks available on these 4 heroes.
Need to give the tip over to Zai when he missed the stomp on the guy up there.
Radiant's middle tower.
Still early.
That was perhaps a bit too aggressive from DM. He tried to make some crazy play where instead of skewering defensively, he like skewered into them
Radiant's middle tower.
to create instead of something on Matsu there from the troll, but then that's like brought in all his allies, and now
If his team was just a little bit closer, maybe they could have made that play happen. Now there's tier 2s in the side lanes. Secret going for tier 4s. A few of them hitting melee barracks and a few hitting structures. They are going to go on the GPK, BKBs. Go to the end of Puppy.
that might send him out.
And don't think Secret end here by any stretch, but they do get the mid lane of barracks and one of the tier 4s.
Yeah, as long as no one does any like buyback shenanigans or just like throws their body in, then they're okay. But still painful loss, obviously, to drop an entire lane off of what could have just been a mag pickoff.
The Bloodthorn going to be coming out for TA, so Nisha still accelerating. Big time lead for Secret now. Smoke up from VP.Prodigy. Is this the Hail Mary, Trent? Are they in dire straits?
I mean, there's another Roche soon, so I wouldn't say they're there yet. Although they could be acting
Could
like
be as much as 5 minutes.
Yeah, I suppose that's true.
And the last one was quick, so will they get lucky again? Where are we going with this smoke? They've got RP, there's no chrono for 30, so something to capitalize on
Save
here.
his way in there.
Matsu jumps in, he's gonna get solo RP'd, skewered back, follow up from the troll, and up to the side they do kill save. They don't have the damage to kill Matumba Man, he lives, and now they turn on to DM. Disastrous fight for VP.Prodigy, the troll in big trouble again. He has to BKB defensively, still has the battle trance, but doesn't want to stay. He just wants to run. GPK gonna follow suit, pops his BKB defensively, but still gets clicked down. Matsu now has the Chronosphere coming back, and they're gonna be able to take this 4-0 fight without even using the chrono. That is devastating.
Yeah, that was a clever attempt by VP.Prodigy. They sent Saban by himself to just like basically make a side fight while they tried to get one of the pickoffs on Anisha, because he found Puppy and then he just stack stormed him. So he's removed the save. He's basically like trading Disruptor for Venge, but as you pointed out, they just didn't quite have the damage there for Matsu, or maybe that could have been something for them. I think the Titan Sliver helped him out there. The stats resistance.
I'd say the butterfly as well.
Yeah, you get that time walk off though right near the end.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
Creep
attack.
momentum down bottom will make for a free tier 2 tower
Radiant's
also.
bottom tower has
And I
fallen.
think we'll probably see Secret go high ground here.
Radiant's bottom
3
tower
heroes with
is under
buyback on
attack.
cooldown for another minute. That's the Magnus, Disruptor, and Shadow Demon. But mostly a financial issue right now. Tier 3 goes down. Matsu jumps in. There's the Static Storm. Matsu needs to be a little careful. Gets off his BKB. Chrono perfectly placed. Nisha on the outside. And GG gets called before the fight even ends. With Epileptic Kid down, they know they can't take it. And Secret will secure a victory here in game number 1 of this best-of-5 grand final.
Radiant's bottom
In some ways, VP.Prodigy was quite right about this game. You know, like the way that they just kept forcing in and pushing in, and knowing that they needed something more than what they had, even if they were like kind of even on net worth. It was like, I think we need an edge, guys. Like, we need a lead. We need to actually get some kills here. They didn't ban the Nisha Morphling.
Do you ban Kunkka
Radiant
here if you're
team
secret?
pick.
No, Pangolier.
Pango's a double disarm too.
Oh, yeah.
So it would have been a bit weird. Maybe it's just a DM hero that he plays a lot, I guess. So just go for it that way, and yeah, he's gonna bring out the Mars instead.
So your classic position 3 confirms it's going to be the mid Viper.
And that's the Mars Willow combo, right? This is a pub classic alongside the Mars Phoenix, but Phoenix going to be banned out probably first phase every game this series.
10 seconds. remaining.
Definitely. Phoenix and Wisp, I don't think. 50 seconds to think about this for Secret. What is the play against Viper, Trent?
It's still a bit of a mystery hero, I think, in a lot of ways.
I mean, does Lone Druid win that matchup and they can just take a safe laner? I'm not sure how Secret feels about it. Lone Druid versus Viper is not a 1v1 I've seen recently at all.
I don't think that's going to happen. I mean, it might happen, but I don't think that's like the life that you want to give your Lone Druid. Unless that they really feel like they need something else.
I mean, unless they pick Morphling or something, it's really hard carry for safe
You
lane.
may
No, they
now
pick Pugna.
select your
Yeah.
heroes.
That seems
So,
better.
green to counter green. That's going to be Anisha Pugna. That seems pretty good against Viper.
Yeah,
That's a nice tool.
I think the best way to deal with the Viper mid is to just ignore it.
Whoa. It's a Zai Silencer, and it's a Yapzor Clockwork. Puppy CM. So
The Whisper
position 3
style.
Silencer.
Yeah. This is some South American Dota.
All right, so tell me about this, buddy. What's
I mean, it's just
what's good about this?
It's well, what's good? And the silence is pretty annoying for Faceless Void, right? There's no doubt about that. The constant damage over time in the lane. We always talk about Void loving things that he can time walk to deal with in lane. Silencer is like the epitome of damage over time, right? It's damage on the right clicks. It's damage from the curse taking over and over. So you don't get a lot of value over your time walk. And then you can orb
I guess he
walk
does
as
scale
well.
with farm, too. I mean, as does Clockwork, but I guess a better way to frame that question is why put Silencer 3 and Clockwork 4 instead of vice versa? You know, couldn't you do that same thing to counter Void in the lane with a support Silencer?
I think more so like what does Clock want to do? Clock doesn't want to just like sit in lane like ever, you know?
He wants to run around. Yeah.
Yeah, I would rather just let my Clock go early than my Silencer go somewhere early, you know? Silencer can actually like commit to the lane and get a bit more
Silencer's
value.
a pretty shitty 4. I guess that's...
Snowballing Silencer in pubs, you know what it's like.
Very solid draft. I like what Secret has a lot.
Boom! You know what's cooking.
Prepare for battle.
I think overall, I would rather have the VP.Prodigy lineup, though. That'll say.
The VP.Prodigy lineup is much more conventional.
Absolutely
If you
perfect.
took teams out of it, I would probably rather be on the Radiant side. Yeah, I'm with you there. Enchdark Willow, that's a pretty deadly support duo. They've got a lot of kill power in these lanes. Excited to see this Viper versus Pugna matchup also.
I think it's just going to wind up being a kill the creeps matchup, though.
But the decreps, Trent.
The value.
Is that where you're at now? You can only enjoy Dota if there's kills. You can't appreciate the nuance of a skill matchup, Trent.
It's
30
just there's not a lot of
seconds to go.
interaction, I don't think. It's kind of like some solo lanes, you know? They're both just looking at creeps and barely acknowledging one another. The Viper's going to do his best to, but the Pugna's probably just going to be like, yeah, I don't really want any part of this.
Does Pugna have a range advantage? 630 compared to the 575, so a very slight one. Still about 5 to 1 odds here.
I will say they both have like decent rotation potential between like the decrep and just even a couple slows from the poison attack, right?
Mm-hmm.
There is potential for it to pop off as Poppy sneaks in, takes that rune right from under DM's nose.
He's done this a couple of times.
Yes,
and
the same move.
A little more safe, though, I guess, because Yapzor did see Lil as well as Save chasing him. So Puppy knew that it wasn't going to be a 3-on-1. He he had some intel that he might be able to get away with this. Now, the CM is pretty slow. 280 movement
Oh,
speed.
good battery assault. That saves him, though.
Wait up.
If there was any risk...
Spear actually didn't stun either.
Yeah, that's true.
So, Yapzor TPs. That's fine. No first blood. And 3 runes secured for Team Secret.
Down bottom, that just has Zai in a bit of a 1v1 at the moment here. Until the Inch gets down here.
Okay. Void versus Silencer. That should be okay for Silencer. Check out this mid lane already. Viper and Nisha. Or GPK and Nisha trading some blows. As Lil almost brings down Puppey, but not quite enough damage at level 1.
Matsu probably... How good's the Deso build this game? Looks all right. Helps them get like the Rosh and stuff. Keep pushing these towers. I don't know. Now it feels like it's Secret who are going to be in the shoes of VP.Prodigy from last game, right? Where they're going to try and get quite a bit done on the earlier end of things. Their scaling is not that incredible. They have a lot of cheese though. Between like these silencer damage just kind of stacking up with the steals and getting crazy. The life drain onto the bear.
Yep.
Kind of shenanigans abound here.
Yeah, absolutely. See Zai laying into Epileptic Kid already.
I'm just stealing all that int.
That's pretty stupid Void. 200 mana. Also curious what items we'll see Zai go for this game. Maybe like a Force Staff, Hurricane Pike.
Yeah, Pike seems really strong this game.
Yeah.
And, I mean, it's a core silencer. I don't think it's a whole lot of options.
Oh, did you want to do that?
All right, a 2-1-2. Nothing unpredictable about these lanes. No
yeah, the
lane
real question
swaps.
I'll be looking for is can they create any kills with this Dark Will and the Mars up top, right? Because this is a kill lane.
Yeah.
This is why people pick it in pubs. You're trying to set something up, but with the bear, you're always going to be working on this creep manipulation and trying to ensure that you're not going to be put in those scenarios. As Yapzor does get the cogs on to save.
Save gonna be okay though.
Yeah.
Makes it back. His Courier on the other hand might not be so lucky.
All right.
Yapzor finds it.
How does this guy do this? Like he always plays around this stupid tree when he is playing 4 down here, right?
He just knows the times. Yeah, he sits in fog, waits until the Courier shows up, and then he just commits. He was doing it with DK. He killed like 2 Couriers with position 4 DK 2 days ago.
Yeah.
How? I don't know. A lot of damage now. TP in from the Willow. Epileptic Kid. He'll be pushed back. Yapzor getting low in the tree line. They need some vision, though. Lil not able to hit him with that Shadow Realm extra damage. Now he'll try to TP, but it won't work. First blood for Epileptic Kid.
That's a good rotation.
Pro.
It's like killing the Lone Druid is just so damn hard, you know?
Well, especially at the early levels. I mean, Willow ramps up. She has some cooldown issues level 1.
Yeah. And then once the level starts stacking up, though, then Matsu's going to have the Savage Roar. And that's like, when we used to see Lone Druid more often, I remember Chen was like the only hero that could actually gank him because you could like stagger your units and create some sort of like stun opportunities.
We'll see if they stay committed to this tri-lane down here. The other problem with Willow, too, mana early on. She's very dependent on clarities. Totally dry right now with no regen. And they will TP the Enchantress up top.
Radiant's middle
And
tower
as that
is under
happens,
attack.
Puppey also rotates bottom. So now Secret has a 3-on-2 down bottom with the solo Matumba man up top.
Yeah, and that wave is not moving down to Epileptic Kid anytime soon. He's just running to the tree trying to get XP at the moment.
Yeah, that's not great.
Jesus, body blocks from Zai too, damn. He's really making life hard down here. And it's going to push out again. Yeah, this core silence are creating problems. And at the very least, though, again, nothing onto Matsu. He's playing it really safe, though, so...
I mean, look at this damage, though. This is part of the problem with what is now a 5 Willow, basically. She doesn't offer a whole lot against this combo. No kills, but Epileptic Kid and Lil brought dangerously low, and they don't have any salves. Void is out of regen, except for his Ring of Regen. Coming now, okay, and Lil's got 3 tangos.
They're going to get 3 bounty runes again, too. Wait, Matsu got the other one. They're going to get 4.
Middle tower is
They got
under
4
attack.
bounty runes.
Oh, I thought Save was going to get the top one in the river.
Secret once again coming out of the gate swinging.
Yeah, they pinged it out for Nisha, so he knows it's there for his bottle. As they will
Bottom
finally
lane.
try and punish Zai.
Puppy's here, though. They might turn it around. The Void's silenced, able to jump back, but Arcane Curse.
Oh, no.
Cogs stop Lil's TP, and they're going to get a counter kill the other way. Zion not only lives, but finds himself with a +2.
It's going to keep Evelyn to get down at the bottom. Him and DM on the Mars. Not looking too hot gold-wise.
Now, mid lane, we haven't talked about it too much, but it looks like it is Pugna favored right now. Viper behind by about 300 net worth or so. Was leading in CS, but I guess Nisha's been a little better with the regen, a little more efficient. 6-minute rune, who's going to grab it?
He's been jungling a lot too on GK. There you go. And Nisha also stole some of his jungle camps, so numerous things not going his way.
There you go. Puppy bashed up by Epileptic Kid, but Frostbite, he does have a time walk. Puppy tries to sidestep it. Nisha has the decrep. Puppy's actually going to live for a second, but does bait the Void into a death to the mid laner.
Yeah, I think we can call that one worth there, as they will grab save up top as well. Another the Puppy going down, but losing the Ench in the Faceless Void now for VP.Prodigy.
That hurts so much, though. Like, Void doesn't get the kill on Puppy. He runs all the way to mid lane and then still dies for us.
Speaking of mid lane, though.
Yeah, Nisha gets Viper struck, and he's definitely going to fall. Way too much damage. Big rotations. Epileptic Kid actually TP's mid. That bottom lane's been so rough that he just wants to get involved in kills. He's level 5. Is he jungling already, I guess?
I mean,
this is really tough
versus
for the Void.
Silencer, I don't think. Like, once the global's there, then he can never play around really with the time walk, right? In any meaningful way at the very least.
Yeah. Yeah, Zai can always threaten a kill with any +1.
And as long as Zai keeps the lane static here, they can't really gank him. You know, you think of a core Silencer as being super vulnerable.
Look at this positioning. He's right next to his tower. Yeah, there's nothing vulnerable about this at all. Yeah. He's got 2 Wraith Bands, by the way, not null tallies. Got to get that attack speed.
This is the new strat for sure.
Yeah, I like that. Well, Epileptic Kid comes back immediately, starts eating those Doritos.
He's just gone. I mean, the wave is not moving. This is like the least value safe lane I've ever seen.
Yeah, this is pretty insane. And it's Zai solo. So now the 2 supports on Secret are able to help mid, move around, and it's creating all this commotion that's also giving a really good lane to Matu up top.
This is why it's not clockwork, right? What's happening right now.
Yes, 100%. I can totally see it. It feels like just a counter pick against the Void. Now mid, we're going to see save, level 3 Ench, evaporate under the Pugna. Now Nisha takes a Viper Strike, Cursed Crown, going to be pushed back, but okay for now. GPK isolated in the Cogs next to Yapzor, but light on damage for Secret. Now Zai makes the rotation, still has Global. And things will peter out before he's able to really do much. So a little bit of a wasted TP, but not the end of the world.
That's a good save from Yapzor. I actually thought he might just die to trade his life to keep Nisha alive there. Trapping yourself in with a Viper who's double your level doesn't tend to go very well. They're finally going for it. The wave's pushed out. Zai has gone too far forward, but Yapzor's there to back him up as the supports were coming through with the gank.
Yapzor, he'll get stunned up, but the cavalry's arrived. There is a Shadow Realm. Lil will get 1 reset. There it is. Void, time walk back. He's going for the TP. Not even level 6 yet. Meanwhile, Matu, level 8 on this lone Druid.
Yeah, they were close to getting the roar there to cancel his TP as well. Would have stuck him right into that jungle again.
Bear makes for an easy tier 1 tower.
Radiant's bottom tower has
Even though
fallen.
that kill on the Pugna is nice, it's the gap between the lone Druid and the Void that's so scary right now. A good 50% edge in favor of Matumba Man.
This commitment top, though, if they can get this tower, this would be huge for them because they don't have the arena right now. They're still holding the chrono, but they know they're a little bit behind, and Yapzor doesn't have the hookshot yet. It's like their best chance to actually take this. Oh, it's too many heroes, though.
There's the global, though. They're going to be able to kill Mars. Void still might be able to get away. No, TP down for 10. Good chrono, does connect onto 2, but these Arcane Curse keep resetting. They're not going to get him, I don't think. There's reinforcements now. GPK's here. No, Void dies. Whoa, stuck in the cogs and evaporates to the Pugna. And now Viper's going to get left behind. This is such a disastrous fight for VP.Prodigy.
I admit.
Yeah,
It's so much damage from the Pugna. He's 440. It's a maxed out decrypt.
I get it. Like, I understand why they want that tower so bad, because they're probably not going to get another swing at it.
Like, frankly, they know that rotation's coming top. They're going to bring the Lone Druid. They're going to bring the Pugna. This tower's going to go down, and then the creep wave's going to be, like, living down here the whole time, right? So they get a little greedy, going for it, thinking maybe we can just, like, chrono kill the tower and get out. But they paid a big price for that one.
Yeah. Not respecting the Pugna, who now has an Aether Lens also. And these Tranquil Boots. So as you can see, Nisha healing up his buddies. Gets plenty of regen himself. You think you're going to want the mana regen on Pugna, but it turns out Tranquil Boots are pretty damn broken.
Yeah, and I thought Zai might go for the Force Staff at first at the very least, but currently he just has the straight Ags queued up.
Really?
That's the cursed last word. It becomes last or AoE. That's what you get. This one's been changed a lot, guys.
Yes, it has. Oh, fight up top though. Mars Arena comes down. Good fear from the Willow. This is a cool combo. You can see. Stop punching yourself, puppy. That was a perfect display of Terrorize into Arena.
Unfortunately, they're only getting a Crystal Maid.
They might still find Nisha. GPK's here. He is trying to sustain, but now interrupted. It'll be too much damage.
Radiant's middle tower
That makes
has
it
fallen.
so much more worth it after spending. Probably finding this blink on the DM and see if they can start slowing down Matu, or at least trying to grab kills near towers might be the best case scenario for them right now. Because if you don't start grabbing these towers soon, it feels like you're never going to get any.
Yeah. Doesn't feel like Secret have really even pushed that aggressively yet. They've only taken 2 tier 1s. They're still pretty focused on farm. The Deso is also not that far away from Matu. 1 Mithril Hammer left.
Dire are scanning.
Oh, you know what's actually a sick combo is the fact that the last word, when it's AoE, he's gonna be hitting multiple heroes, but it also gives you vision over them when you hit them with the curse. So then the Pugna will be able to like start life draining and just like chasing people from a distance, even if they try and fog them.
Oh, that is a nice little bonus. Yep, gonna finish out maxing the last word now. I don't think I've seen this Aghanims on Silencer since it's been changed to this. Seems pretty good though.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, I mean, it used to be when when I first started playing, it was you would cast Global and it would curse everyone. And then they did it with the Glaives, but nice hookshot onto 2 here from Yapsor.
Save in big trouble. The Mars also going down quickly. The Global preventing any kind of counterplay. Puppy with a big ultimate. 1 TP out, and now the Fear onto Lil. Interrupts his Fear and keeps Puppy safe. That's a 3-0. Immediate backfire. Another big fight for Secret.
Radiant's top tower is under
It's so good
attack.
at using that Global, too. I love offensive Globals. It's just like when teams just pick like Bat Rider and Storm Spirit in combination with the Silencer. Those kind of plays are so much more beneficial than like trying to cancel some sort of a dive or something with it, right?
Oh, Void dying fast. Nice time walk. Regains all the HP. Both sides with some reinforcements, but they'll just back up.
Nisha almost just messing with them there, it felt like.
Yeah. Way back in the day, wasn't there a point when Silencer's Ags just made Global last longer?
You know, I was just about to say, I think that's actually what it was when I first started. I think you might be right.
Because it was notoriously bad. Like, it's already 6 seconds.
Yeah, I think that's when I first started playing, that's what it was, and then it got changed into the curse one.
Yeah.
And then Glaives, and then now this.
The Glaives one was a little underwhelming.
I think it was the talent, right? Oh, wait, no, he doesn't have that talent anymore.
No, I forgot.
They used to, it made it pure spell immunity, I think, right?
You could do a whole history class on Silencer changes, I'd say. Well, fight here, though. VP.Prodigy, they just back up. Thought there might be an initiation angle there for the clockwork, but saves the hook shot. Secret, don't go for it.
I must have them all.
Man, Zai, this is like the best hero to play for him. I gotta say, like at least in terms for his mental health, like this is how fun is this game? He's being sent to every free lane. That's what, every time that there's a creep wave coming close to a tower, they're like, hey Zai, could you please go farm that man? Like, it's not safe for you up front. You're a silencer. Let Matu go in here with his bear. You know, we gotta get some serious gold on our golden boy carry here.
This is like silencer paradise.
Yeah.
Usually you're getting picked on. Usually there's people running at you. You feel like this tall version of Zeus that just dies when somebody gets on top of you. He's 2-0 and 5. He's got 14 int.
They're all under a ward here. If they can't punish this, this feels awful. They gotta go for something here.
This is huge though. Desolator comes out onto the bear. And the Void's still really light on damage trend. He's got this Midas. He's got the treads. Doesn't even have the Mask of Madness yet.
Puppy smokes it out instantly. He's just like, yeah, okay, there's definitely a ward up there because like, they were all sitting there just so clumped. Missing out on that just feels awful. You have Chrono and Arena and you couldn't punish.
You
but
have everything.
Dire structures.
They are going to 5-man this mid tower and at least go for a trade here. The TPs are here if they want it. And there is global again.
Leave Matu to finish that tower and TP back for the defense. It might be too dicey into the Chrono. Yeah. They do get the tier 2. Tier 1 falls. And we'll see where VP.Prodigy go.
All right, nice job. So they cleaned up, GPK got the top tower. Now they get the mid there too. Little actually taking this tower.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Absolutely perfect.
500 gold till Silencer Aghanims.
Well, that's going to help him on his way, huh? The Philosopher's Stone. All right, he dishes it instantly. He's going to give it to someone who's not hitting creeps the entire time.
Yeah, that sounds like a puppy item. Matu has a Moon Shard queued up. That's pretty wild. Deso Moon Shard on the bear.
This is some game-ending strats here, it feels like.
Yeah.
How fast are the BKBs going to be here? Not very quickly for the Radiant, huh?
Top tower
This Aghanims is going to be quite brutal. Do they have any Dispel? They don't. Right? I mean, they have a Viper. He's not buying Dispel. Void, he's just going to go straight for the BKB next. So, yeah, we don't have anything to work with.
We're going to find DM up here. Shot fires. No connection. DM is in deep, but they've got no eyes. The last word AoE is really big, too. The scepter radius is 600.
Oh, I was going to ask that,
AoE.
actually. Yeah, that's huge. That's a giant AoE. Radius of 600?
How is that possible? I feel like I'm misreading that. Scepter radius 600. That's insane.
That can't be right. That would be like the same as an aura.
Yeah, that's...
All right, it's radius 600.
That's what it says. Could be a bad tooltip.
No, that's humongous. Now, that's what's on the wiki, too.
All right. So you basically have 2 globals. That's kind of what it comes down to, I guess, huh? I mean, not exactly global, but if it's a clustered up team fight, you can definitely hit 2 or 3 heroes with that. Power cogs, though. Yapzor takes a cursed crown. No follow-up.
This is definitely a game where the missteps can happen, though, right? They're playing a rather clumped, like, push into high ground, kind of forced to go for buildings on the earlier end style versus Arena and Chrono. And versus one AoE spell like that, it can be okay because you can like really spread yourselves before that first Chrono or Arena happens. But sometimes the Arena drops, you all kind of crowd around it, trying to like decrypt from outside or throw in a, you know, one Crystal Nova so that I slow the attack speed to save my ally. He's in there, and suddenly Void jumps in and catches the 3 of you outside trying to help the Arena people.
Yeah, no, you're totally right. VP.Prodigy have a draft that has some options. Even though this is looking difficult, they are behind by a good amount. They have the tools. Will they make it go?
Matu is, man. Oh my god, he was so close to them.
They're so scared. VP.Prodigy right now, they're hesitating. They just don't have the intel. I mean, look at their vision. They're pretty blind on the map right now. They've got very defensive wards, so they just don't know. It's hard to tell the difference between bait and an overextension.
Damn, I mean...
Afraid to get punished again.
Yeah,
understandably so, but they've got to make a play at some point.
Oh, this is the Deso Bear. Matu just straight up tanking it so the bear doesn't have to stop swinging.
Yeah, that's going to be a quick Roche. Uncontested. I don't even know if VP.Prodigy are aware.
Radiant are scanning.
Definitely not. They scan bottom.
Has fallen to the dire.
What a bounty!
So Matu gets himself a second life.
All right, downsides, no PKBs. Upsides, there's no Force Staff yet onto Zai, so he doesn't have a save potential if they can get onto him. There's a Glimmer on Puppy,
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
and then they have to worry about Blink Yules on Nisha. That part's gonna be annoying as Save is just playing the Vanguard here for DM. It doesn't even work though. They're gonna get him and the bodyguard.
Great hook shot from the sword. TP out. There's a Yule Scepter. They've still got him. This is going to be an easy 2-0. Rough stuff for VP.Prodigy.
He found Epileptic.
Down the lane.
He's gonna start lurking. Look, he's warding on the other side.
Oh. Used defensively, and now Nisha gets here with the blink. Void does have another time walk, but Global comes out.
Oh my god, he doesn't know that the
chase
Yules...
him into the trees.
The Yules was on cooldown. He could have lived. Ah, he's still gonna live.
And TP's out. All right. Well, Global for Chrono. At least they trade cooldowns, and at least the Void lives, but
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
purely defensive plays. This is getting really tough for Virtus.Pro. They're falling farther and farther behind now, Trent. It's 90% in Secret's favor, according to Dota Plus right now. And usually Dota Plus is pretty darn biased towards Faceless Void.
That's true. Likes the purple heroes. Like those
really
Arcana
does.
winners, you know?
And that moon shard's coming, so Matu's also about to hit a big power spike. Radiant jungle, Mars Arena comes down. They have found Zai. Puppy also perhaps in trouble, but a defensive decrep, that'll save Zai, and they'll leave Puppy high and dry. He buys back now.
Man,
Retreat
he is
from
not
VP.Pro.
Squishy. He has 700 more HP than Mars.
Oh, is Mars in trouble here?
Radiant's top tower.
DM might still get out. Another decrep hits. Zai comes in. Oh, hook shot hits defensively. They'll still get the kill.
Yeah, he just didn't want Yasuo to steal his kill. That's all that was. That was intentional. Zai doesn't make mistakes, you see.
Well, save also died. If you blinked, you missed it. It's funny how in some games Ench looks so tanky when you have all these right clickers, and then against the magic damage of somebody like Pugna, she is just food. I love Ench, but
Bottom tower is under attack.
not able to do a lot this game.
Not versus
Radiant
these heroes, that's for sure.
structures are fortified.
So now that moon shard's out, the Pugna's here. They forced the glyph.
Radiant's bottom
No
tower
chrono
is
for another 35 seconds. Global is back though. Void split pushing up top. Secret playing this very patiently.
They still have the global, so... And they still don't have BKBs. Although I probably could, yeah, he's almost on the Manta, so...
He just abandoned ship. It's like BKB is not going to be enough. I need some damage too. Manta's a little bit more of a hybrid item.
Well, unfortunately, he kind of needed BKB, though, because of the curse, right? Because one Dispel's not enough.
Double. Yeah, I'm inclined to agree.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Mars still very far away, and Viper, he actually wants Hooded Defiance.
Radiant are scanning.
And now Secret able to just choke the map. You know, they're playing this position where if they get kills, great. If they don't, they know they're out farming VP.Prodigy, pushing all the lanes in, stealing all the neutrals. Not a huge amount of pressure on the Dire right now, though they do still have the Aegis for another 50 seconds and might try to make use of that.
You know, if they manage to throw a high ground push, though, we could find another game where Puppy finds a heart, you know?
Hey, that's true.
He's getting some decent gold. He's got the Philosopher's Stone.
Get this man a heart. Oh, hook shot, close range, connects on two. Follow up, global. They're not going to have enough damage to kill the Void, but the Bear is here. They need another silence. Dual Scepter as DM jumps in. Very nice ultimate. Nisha stunned up, and he'll fall. First casualty of this fight. Now the turn on the DM. Save's already fallen, and they will make it a 1 for 2.
Yeah, couldn't find like the everything hitting, right? The chrono and the arena, they can't get it all in sync.
They didn't waste the chrono though.
No,
so,
true.
And Nisha was a pretty valuable kill. Ends up being an even gold exchange, actually slightly favoring VP.Prodigy. And that's the Aegis gone now as Matu gets one step closer to his Skull Basher.
I mean, I'm just seeing him trap the silencer, and then Zai pops Essence Ring and has 2200 HP, and then he just stands there and wails into you with pure damage. And it's just like, who's trapped in with who, man? Because he looks pretty comfortable in there for the most part.
Up to 20 int now.
Puppy denies the obs. Nice. Little things, right?
Hell yeah.
Well, actually, usually for little things when you're losing. It's even better when you're winning.
I say those things give a pretty big bounty. That's recovery gold, man.
It's probably worth more than Save's life.
That's Willow's Blink Dagger right there. Chrono does connect on the Matu. Do they have the damage to make this work? Definitely not. Pugged on the outside, heals him up as GPK gets turned on. Now Void has to run defensively. Save is going to stand his ground and fall. A 2 for 0, but it was Virtus.Pro that were the aggressors, and now that Chrono's on cooldown with Global coming up in 20
Radiant's
seconds.
middle tower is under attack.
They have so many just straight up annoying spells to play around. Between the fear from the bear, the
Radiant's
save
top tower
from the
is under
Pugna
attack.
via Decrypt or the heal, this AoE curse, and then you always have to be
Radiant's top
freaked out
tower
about a clockwork hook coming from some random angle.
Yep. Viper down for another 15 seconds. High ground we go. No glyph for the Radiant, so the bear is going to shred through this. Curse Crown actually does connect onto Zai. No follow-up though. Save walks in, has to walk out immediately. Bear pressing forward. Nice spear. DM hook shotted low. Puppy jumps in and actually gets the freeze onto Save with a nice ulti. DM and Save both buy back as the global flies, and Puppy TP's home.
All right, somewhat more valuable though.
Chased out. Nice spear. Spear from the Willow will stop Nisha from any kind of save. And Zai, no Force Staff. Another 15 seconds on cooldown, but a great Savage Roar.
Oh, they got him. The spear.
It's a nice spear, and now Zai's going to be stuck. Yep, Epileptic Kid's on him, pops the Basket Madness, and he's going down. So a little punishment. They get the tier 3.
right.
VP.Prodigy hold, but they do have to use a couple of buybacks.
Who did the gold go to though?
VP.Prodigy.
Yeah, but no, I mean like what heroes?
This'll come in.
Yeah, Viper mostly. He got 500. Mars got 275.
Still a pretty solid lead here for Secret, but I mean, again, you have to just give credit to Secret with these damn heroes. Like they have like 4 support heroes and a lone druid basically. You know, these are obviously now Pugna we get the core quite a bit too, but it's just like so many squishy heroes, and yet they're still so confident in their maneuvers. I mean, look at Nisha.
I mean, he's died a couple of times, but he's also picked up so many kills that it feels worth it for him to play this aggressive and keep VP.Prodigy stuck on their side of the map. I mean, they're making a silly amount of space for this lone druid.
Lil is lurking with the Veil and level 2 Bedlam. But they don't like it. They don't know how many heroes are there. And the hook shot was close enough that probably wasn't going to be a very good play.
20 to 10. 12K net worth favor. Secret's game to lose right now.
Hey, this bear is just so scary. The BKB, 10 seconds still sitting on it.
Some nice value items on VP.Prodigy. They've got the Blink Glimmer Cape on Mars. They do have the Blink Veil now on Willow. Viper's got Atos, Halberd, Pipe of Insight.
Looks like they want to smoke. Yeah, they're putting down some sentries, trying to cover things. Not sure if it was spotted. Matu looks like he's trying to pop a smoke.
Positioning behind the tree line. The bear sitting right there.
Although he's playing like they have a Force Staff to save him. I mean, I guess Zai's here now, so.
There's a Glimmer Cape on Puppy also. This is kind of awkward. VP.Prodigy hesitating. DM uses the Glimmer Cape to try and initiate. They see Matsu. There's the arena. They hit him with a spear, but he's so tanky. He's already gotten off the true form, and instead the Bear's just going to lay into him. Global silence as the hook shot comes in from Yapsor. Cogs on 2, and he'll force staff out. GPK now stuck a bit far forward. Puppey loses his ultimate, but the first casualty of war will be GPK. And now they're going to find the Mars. I don't think DM's surviving this one. Doesn't even have enough mana rather, to use that Glimmer Cape. 2 cores dead, no buyback. Still, Chrono available.
They just can't get a win this game, man. Like, how long did they just camp that stupid bounty rune at 30 minutes? Matu just knows that the fight's going to occur, but with all the heroes nearby and the global to cover him, like, he knows he's just going to be completely fine.
Yeah. I think Secret are apt at reading. Like, there's only a couple plays Virtus.Pro can make right now. They'll kill save again on the low ground, but one of them is going to be smoke into the triangle and try to take it back for the rune. So Matsu with perfect positioning, true form at the ready. Now high ground we go. 3 heroes sidelined again, no buyback, not even save has it. The Viper will respawn, but too late to save the mid barracks.
Radiant's middle barracks has fallen.
Well, just the first one to fall here, as the Roche is ready to be claimed by Secret if they want to back up to it with the Bear.
Pretty cool idea from Zai. He's got Refresher queued up next, so a true double global, but then he'll also be able to do double AoE last word, which is just an insane amount of silence.
Didn't it used to disarm at one point? Am I crazy? It totally did, right?
I'm pretty sure there was a point where it did.
Yeah.
I don't remember how long
That would be really
ago.
busted.
It's been a hot minute.
No, very easy Roche taken here. Aegis again on Matu, Cheese on Zai. And Zai has the spider legs, which is a fantastic item for this playstyle.
And
Radiant are
a double
scanning.
damage rune, Trent. Maybe the most important of all. He's going to park the Bear over here. They're going to wait until they're ready to go. And then they are going to push. There it is. El Doge, he's got the DD. They're going to find one here. It is Puppey. They dust him up to the Glimmer Cape. First
Okay,
crown.
I'm taking your base.
Yeah, we'll call that bait.
Yeah.
Radiant's
No
top
Radiant
barracks
Glyph, and top barracks evaporate under the double damage. Meanwhile, back mid, Yapsor still playing with Virtus.Pro.Prodigy. Save on the run. He's going to get bursted down again, and now GPK, he's also going to be in big trouble. There is just no fight here for Virtus.Pro.Prodigy. That's 2 sidelined again. They've already used, that was the Puppey buyback.
There's just no damage, man.
Like, they just got nothing.
Radiant's
They could Arena, they could Chrono, it doesn't matter.
Radiant's middle tower.
Zai's spidering his way up here. He's an Arachnid.
Freeze on the Void. I mean, let's at least use 1 Chrono. There's the BKB. He gets stunned. Epileptic Kid has to time walk defensively. I think you're right. I don't think the Chrono changes that much, but it's still a shame to see a team with a Faceless Void not be able to use Chrono Sphere to do anything throughout the entire mid.
Did he cast 2 defensive Chronos?
I think so.
Like the top
every time
one?
they tried to smoke and use Chrono, it looked too dicey, and they would just back up, or somebody would get caught, and Void would say, all right, this isn't the fight.
Yeah. on what this last pick is, Timber looks like kind of okay. Again, because like the plus armor situation. Although it's a little weird versus Drow, I suppose, because the silence and everything.
10
But
seconds remaining.
yeah, DK would have been a really nice one.
Turn
Good
to
Nisha
pick.
hero
Okay,
too.
snap pick Kunkka. Immediate Kunkka. Well, great catch, hero. Nice and tanky as well. Kunkka, Underlord, a very solid front line.
And they grab like this Storm Spirit, and you just see them diving towers constantly. This one is like slightly more passive because the Luna's probably not going to join quite as early, especially if she doesn't have the Eclipse up at that time. But this is all about the getting the vision behind the towers and punishing, right? They use the tree dance, they utilize the flare, and then they're just going to blood right and dive under.
Seems like they've got pretty good tools to handle the Drow
10
Ranger.
seconds remaining.
I think I like this secret draft a little bit better.
5 seconds
They have a lot of
remaining.
ways to initiate, very much run at you. Even though VP have a good front line with the Underlord and Kunkka, I'm a little worried for GPK, who's going to take this Drow Ranger.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the picks necessarily mean in terms of their lanes either.
Yeah, Epileptic Kid Kunkka might just be a player swap. Although...
I don't think Monkey is like that dominant in the mid lane. Maybe it is when it's Nisha. I'm not sure, but I feel like Monkey has lost a lot of that luster in the mid matchups versus the melee heroes.
Really? So I thought he still did okay against melee heroes.
Oh, he does okay, but I mean, it used to be like literally unplayable, right? For melee heroes, you know?
Yes.
Whereas Kunkka is one of the strongest melee mid heroes that we have. So it's not necessarily one. You don't see Monkey King picked into like the Kunkka a lot of the time.
Yeah, you're right.
Just makes me wonder if it's really worth like switching the Kunkka to a side lane.
Well, VP.Prodigy might well do that. I guess we'll see.
The real question isn't is it worth sending the Kunkka, but is the Drow going to benefit way more being in the mid, right? That's the question, and
it sounds not that easy until level 6. I mean, Drow versus melee hero, she can kind of harass, but Monkey King can also just abuse the last hits, the Quelling Blade.
Blood.
Yeah, her last hits suck, man.
Yeah, it's like really hard until level 6. I don't think she can win that matchup at all.
The fact that you see pro players missing them under towers just makes you feel a lot better about when you play Drow in your games, but they're going to go for it.
Prepare for battle.
And I think he's got the items too here. I can never find him amongst the couriers. There he goes.
Nothing but my sadness that you're gone.
They don't even have mid items. Zai's got the mid items. They're going to send Zai mid versus the Drow. That's pretty smart.
So will indeed be the safe lane Kunkka. Bloodseeker mid. All right.
Oh.
Now talk about a throwback.
Yeah, seriously. That was like the Radiance Bloodseeker.
It's just not fair.
That's a bit obnoxious, huh?
That sounds not fun for Drow. I mean, she probably won't die, or anything like that, but I think the CS could be 2x for the Bloodseeker, straight up.
Like, what does she do when he throws down the blood right, you know? Like, the AoE is just so huge for that mid lane. They walk right up into VP.Prodigy.
Yep. Arrow does
Secret,
come in,
30 seconds
connects,
to battle.
blood right, DM, he's going to tank this and sacrifice himself. Everyone else run. And Zai will get the first blood. That is a little scary. Mid laner getting that bonus goal already, runs out of salve and a set of tangos. Like, that alone is enough to tip the scales mid.
Just in case it wasn't good enough already, huh?
Yeah, right. Another arrow does connect onto Puppey. They are going to try to invade.
The battle
Nisha
begins.
leading the charge. Is this going to be 4 runes for Secret and a first blood? It is. They've got nobody bottom. Damn.
Yeah, it looked like they were
Damn,
trying
dude.
to camp that Puppey rotation again and maybe kill him or something, and then suddenly it's 3 heroes. And so instead of just playing it like safe up here and grabbing this rune, they just end up losing both. Well, obviously a very poor start now for
Already,
VP.Prodigy.
1K net worth lead, and creeps are just now hitting each other.
And they forced them out. They got Epileptic to get back in the mid lane.
So some musical lanes. DM is bottom right now on the Underlords. That means Drow is farming in the off lane.
I wanted share tangos in the off lane.
Yapsor doing a lot of damage to. Well, obviously knows that he has arrow rather, so no leap. And almost a kill. One more. Yapsor can't quite get it.
Yeah.
Sidesteps the arrow. Very nice. But with Mirana this slow, remember Bloodseeker getting some of those Bloodthirst stacks mid lane.
Yeah, do you mind, guys? Help me out here. Suppose it's not too bad early on, though. So this, again, another matchup that really shouldn't be too bad for the Bloodseeker. He was kind of fine either way, right? He's going to have that constant healing over time versus the harass of the Tidebringer. Not really an issue. And you know what else is nice is those 2 camps on that dire side. You can stack up with the Blood right and farm it with ease.
So far, not great for Epileptic Kid. We'll see if he can close the gap as the levels increase.
And then
Matu.
yeah, this is like not necessarily ideal for Secret, but it's also just kind of fine. I'm sure they probably, well, I don't know. Do they want the Mud King versus the Endor because it's so broken, or do they just want to put the Mud King into the Drow because that's the more punishing hero? Either way, Nisha was good, I think.
I think the latter, but yeah, Secret have the options here. Now the Jigu Mastery comes out and GPK is in big trouble. Nowhere to go in the trees. The battery assault's more than enough. And Yapsor finds another.
They lost like all 3 core matchups in the lanes.
Yep.
I guess the Luna could suffer a little
Bottom's
bit because
okay.
she's so based on like this Agi and everything, and the Atrophy Aura is going to be
annoying.
there.
It's annoying. She'll not be in complete free farm heaven as perhaps some of the other heroes, like the Monkey King up top, but
Yeah, but she's guarded by a Chen. Like, I mean, can they actually
fine,
punish her?
no, and it's Luna. She can move into the triangle. She can recover very quickly. I think Secret should be fine with this. Now they'll do another lane swap. So Epileptic Kid comes bottom. GPK goes mid, and now DM TP's top. True musical lanes from VP.Prodigy.
Yeah, it feels like they just realized that maybe we should have just sent her here in the first place. All right, spacing on the blood right, though. Still managed to get some last hits here from GPK.
Dave almost dies down bottom, but lives. Courier mid.
Radiant's
Yapsor
courier has been
again.
killed.
This guy is so
finds it.
annoying to
Dire's
play
structures
against.
are fortified.
Every game he gets couriers.
GPK mid in some trouble. Yapsor able to make it out.
Just sets it and forgets it on the cogs there. Save comes through.
So now they've got the Monkey King versus Underlord. Still a great matchup. And this works out really good for
look at
Luna.
Epileptic Kid, dude.
Yeah, you almost
running
died.
home. Oh, this is a disaster.
Wow. These lanes are
Radiant
looking
structures are
rough.
I mean,
fortified.
Save's jungling right now.
Like, yeah, just look at the mini map right now. You've got 3 Radiant heroes behind the tier 2s at 4 minutes. Like,
Radiant are scanning.
this is unraveling so
Radiant's
fast,
bottom
and they're
tower
still going to
is
gank
under
him.
attack.
Save farming in one of the safest camps possible.
Death bubble fall.
There's still 2 heroes there.
Yeah. I mean, Matu's
Luna's
hitting
free
tower.
farming.
Yeah. And now they're just going to come back down bottom to Epikid, though.
And Zai gets the 4-minute rune. It's a double damage. So, really nothing going VP.Prodigy's way. We'll see if they get a single bounty rune at 5 minutes.
I mean, at least DM's pulling a full wave up top, and he's getting away from Nisha.
Okay.
There's something. They got a pull, too. Nice. Okay, there we go. This is going to help reset a little bit, but all that means is that he probably won't die under the tower. No guarantees, though.
All this means is that Epileptic Kid is about to get ganked down bottom.
Ah, so we heard you came back to the lane there, bud. I brought an Alpha Wolf this time.
Oh, hey there, Captain. Or is it Admiral? I've forgotten. Either way, you're going home.
I think he's demoted.
The prize is mine.
Excellent.
Let's find the
Easy
naval
kill for
rankings.
Matu. 4-0, and they will get 1 rune. Lil secures 1, and that'll be 3 for Secret.
All right, so I think if he's an admiral now, I think he's a captain.
Okay.
Yeah, that seems about right.
No longer in charge of the fleet, just his own boat.
Oh wait, sorry, he's a vice admiral. Okay, now he's a vice admiral. He's been demoted once.
Ah.
That's gonna lower his pay grade pretty significantly from 16,442 a month to about 186K for the year, according to the federalpay.org.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. So.
Yapzor, maybe some vengeance here. Centaur coming in, looking for a war stomp, but not going to find it. Battery assault keeps him safe.
Wow, 16K a month, guys. And that only takes like 30 years of promotions to be an admiral or something.
You're responsible for the whole fleet.
Pretty big gig, I guess.
Yeah, that's too much pressure for me.
Oh,
Like Save, going to be in some trouble. There is a rupture, but they're probably not going to waste it. I think they're just going to kill him, and they will.
Oh, I heard an X, but it was a self-X. He's just
It
playing
was.
it safe. What was he going to do? Just, like, hang Lil out to dry if something went awry there? Well,
think so.
You got leaps, man. You know, you're fine.
That was my interpretation. Zai absolutely free-farming the mid lane. All 3 secret cores floating towards the top very quickly. Already a 4K net worth lead. Blade Mail going to be the first item on Zai. Yappy looking for something here. GPK still not level 6.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Has to basically avoid the Bloodseeker right now because knows that Rupture is available. Yapzor bumps into save. 3-on-1, but Zai's coming in. Yapzor probably going to go down. First kill of the game in favor of Virtus.Prodigy. Now Zai on the run. Arrow, sidestep. Does hit Puppy, though.
He's like, wait, what?
There's the Rupture. Does come out on GPK, but Zai trying to chase down save. 1 more, 2 more. There it is. Finds that kill. GPK no longer ruptured. But all this time, Puppy just focused the tower, and that tier 1 does die at 7 minutes. Oh, arrow. This one hits Zai, but still no follow-up.
Yeah, I think he's okay. I mean,
No meaningful.
Whenever he kills the creep with Puppy nearby, too, he's getting that bonus from the Divine Favor, right? Well, up top, DM's way back here next to Yapzor. He can't even get off the ulti.
Oh my god, battery assault. Yapzor waving at his face as he dies. That's painful.
The servers were down, you know, couldn't get the Uber.
The long cast point and that battery assault interval too much. Oh, that's painful.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
See that with
Dire's top
Naga
tower
sometimes
is
too.
under
Raising her
attack.
hands trying to cast that ult.
Yeah, but it feels a little bit better watching it happen to Naga, though. 'Cause you're just like, yeah, that's what you get for picking Naga, you know?
Yes.
Matu trying to make a potential play here. At least threatening something. All right, level 7 has the Eclipse maxed out Lucent Beam. And Zai's following through.
Big damage. TP in from DM.
He's got no
Silence
root
from
anyway.
Zai. Gets off the Rupture, but now taking some damage. Matu holding the ult for now. Too many creeps nearby. Zai will just retreat.
I mean, right now, he's completely alone. He's going in with the ulti.
Oh, a bold maneuver. Is it enough? No, Epileptic Kid lives.
Now, your admiral is on board.
4 heroes now bottom. Nope, Mirana cancels it. All right,
I
bold
believe
play from
Cowardice is, unfortunately, another demotion. So that's going to take him from Vice Admiral to Rear Admiral now, for Epileptic Kid.
Oh, no. The Rear Admiral. They only let you look at the second half of the fleet.
I guess so. It's like the JV squad, you know?
Yeah.
Put in charge of them.
You're You're working with
A
all
lot
the-
of armies, you just straight up get executed with the cowardice like that. So this is good, you know. This is all right. This is progress. A puppy has played his entire game in this section and has not died. Assisted on 4 of the kills, using the creeps constantly to scout, to bully, and almost like baiting some of these VP.Prodigy heroes to also stick around in here. Like, they're not really gaining anything. They have one good lane they can give to someone, and they're going to hand it to GPK right now on the top.
Yeah, and Save is going to get caught. Nisha makes a rotation. Arrow gets intercepted by the Dire Wolf.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
And Ench is down again.
6K lead is the
Dire's
neutral
top
items
tower
are
is under attack.
finished out now for Team
Radiant's
Secret.
bottom tower
10-minute bounties. Hey, you know, they're at least going to get 2 bounties this time.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Nothing will
6K net worth at 10 minutes.
This is all without Hand of God and all these like skirmishes and everything too, right? And
Yeah,
that's,
no hook shot, no Monkey King ult either.
yeah, it's gonna get real scary real fast. The DD frost
Radiant's
armored
bottom tower has
Monkey
fallen.
King is ready to come through. Oh, sorry, ice armor. Shouldn't get myself mixed up with their liches.
Dark Rift comes through at this time. Double damage on Monkey King. Funko with a nice defensive X.
Yeah, a little arrow the
guess.
catapult too.
Dire's top tower is
there's
under
that.
attack. Radiant are
Big,
scanning.
big wins.
Huge gains.
Big gains.
Hook shot top.
Hits the siege creep. GPK with a nice silence. He'll be okay.
Oh, were we not ready with the dust? Absol instantly buys the dust. They always get one. I mean, he probably was good with it anyway, but at least now they know for next time. It's time to pop it out.
Nisha will be fine mid. Actually bumps into Lil, but similar issues with the detection. Do you like this Midas on the Drow Ranger?
I don't think her items matter. I'm sure. Midas is fine.
Hey, it's still early. It's only a 77% chance for Secret to win.
That's pretty low.
That is pretty low for how awful this state of this game looks.
Yeah, Midas, I mean, if they're ever going to win, it's probably going to be a lot later. So Midas sounds fine.
This is the definition of a recovery Midas.
You get the value potential versus Chen too, right? The unofficial GG branch, guys. Don't worry.
Slow and steady. I mean, I can certainly understand why Secret are playing the way they are right now. They know how far ahead they are, and they're just farming up this first round of core items.
Yeah, there's no reason to rush things as Team Secret. I mean, sure, you can at least bully a little bit. You don't want to just like give anything on the map for free, but
And they have been.
yeah.
Trust me, they have been.
As
The Diffusal Blade is coming out for Monkey King, so he'll look towards Aghanims. That's a big one. Clockwork now has Hook Shot. He's thinking about Force Staff again. And they'll probably wait for this Blade Mail on Zai. Now Luna moving into the Ancients, though. Got a nice double stack here.
Nisha surrounded here.
Whoa,
Get something?
deep in enemy territory. Arrow follows up, and now I think they can. Starstorm's there, and they've got it.
Yeah, unfortunately, no streak or anything, but they needed that. Like, just some way to make their jungle feel safer, even. As DM is going to be able to get the ulti off before Yapsor is here. And hitting him for battery assault.
And he's good.
Went home,
Okay.
though, unfortunately.
That's a little something for VP.Prodigy, a little gift.
Finding that next kill is the hard point, though. Like, do they just hope that
Radiant's
Yapsor
top tower is
gets a little
under
hungry
attack.
for blood or something? Starts hook shotting in. Because right now, they're just team farming the jungle. All right, they're going to smoke up with the 3 of them. They have the Hand of God. They've got, what do we got? Some Wild Wing.
Radiant structures
Got some
are
more ice
fortified.
armor. Got an Alpha Wolf. Nisha's going to hit real hard. Does not have the ulti. Does he have the point saved? I don't think so. Math's hard.
No,
But
Radiant's top tower is
he does
under
not have the
attack.
point saved.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
He does have the point save. I can't do math. He does have one. Save is
sure
going
with
to
the
die.
talent? I don't think he does.
Oh, the talent. That's what the last one was. He does not have a point saved. Confirmed.
It's that damn tree dance. The spring always messing with me.
Yeah, I know.
Radiant's top tower
And Mischief is
under
there
attack.
too.
Yep.
All right. Tier 1 tower top falls.
Radiant's
Uncontested.
top tower has fallen.
Smoke only yields a kill on save. Probably hoping for a little bit more, but they've got the objective that no one cares about. Top tier 1 tower on Radiant.
That's pretty accurate. Now, 2 whole kills for VP.Prodigy in this one. As they'll TP to the outpost, as they're perhaps worried that there's an incursion coming.
Nope, no smoke. They do have one on the Enchantress. They were thinking about a smoke, but it's secret that start this fight. Nisha jumps straight in. Yap's over the hook shot off to the side. They do kill Puppy, but GPK also gets juiced, and now the Kunkka totally surrounded also goes down. Prime will spring forward. Now on to save as DM dies on the back line to Matu. This is shaping up to be a 1-for-4 trade. Lil, the only survivor, as he was able to hop away on the Mirana.
It's like the Venge game all over again, where they feel compelled that they have to get something big onto Puppy.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
So that you can't just hand him God and get that crazy value, but then obviously you're spending Arrow as well as the Pit on him, and suddenly it just doesn't matter because the rest of the team's just going to wipe you. 11,000 gold lead, Team Secret. 7th time, perhaps, here. That's another demotion, by the way. He's now a Rear Admiral of the lower half. Yeah. It's a slow decline, it appears, in the Navy.
Matumba Man clipped by an arrow. This is a big kill for VP.Prodigy. Another freebie. Slow down that Luna momentum a little bit. Ordinarily, that would be an amazing kill at 15 minutes, but they're so far behind, it's like you're going to need to do that a few more. This is like the tip of the iceberg here.
About a dozen more of those should be good.
Radiant are scanning.
So that's how it works in the Navy. You just keep getting demoted, and they keep quartering the ship. So you get the back part and then the bottom part, and eventually you're just in charge of steerage or something.
Well, next year a captain, so you don't even get multiple ships. They just delegate you to one ship at that point. That's pretty rough.
Yeah. Then after that, you just retire and move on to something else. Yule Scepter going to be coming out for Lil.
They're just waiting for their tip cooldowns here.
Oh man, Puppy must be so tilted right now.
I can tell.
13-4. 16 minutes. Hitting them with the voice lines. A couple of Sebs there. As now Secret move into Roshan. Picture in picture. Going to catch it all for us.
I'm happy they're still enjoying themselves here. You know, it's not a lot of fun getting blasted by Team Secret because it's hard to really, like, sure, maybe you'll learn something about the first 5 minutes, but then the rest of it just feels like pain.
Yep. Lil leaping all around, still not going to live. DM does not have the ulti. Now he's going to be ruptured on the run. Zai will continue to chase. Light on detection for Team Secret. There is dust on the clockwork. But they still find the Underlord, and that'll be another 2-for-0 favoring Secret.
It's just not fair.
It's just not fair, Trent.
I think they've run out of tips, though. That might be the end of them.
What is it, 3 per player?
Yeah, I believe so. I think it still works like that in customs.
Yep, that was round 3, so congratulations, Puppy. Your funny money. You don't actually get the tips in customs. What a bummer.
No, it's true. You don't get to keep the points either. That would be really nice.
But abusable.
Roshan has fallen to the dive.
He's level 906. I think he's good. He's got to get to that Aegis, though.
Does it? If you're already at 906, it does feel like value just to get there. That's a expensive battle pass.
Thanks for supporting Dota.
Yay. Monkey King, very close to Aghanims. Big items here, Trent.
Yeah, huge stuff. All right, let's get it smoked. Let's get another out here for VP.Prodigy. Don't go laying down. Epilep's getting such a coward. Look at this. His friends are all stuck up here.
Back so soon.
And doesn't even get an auto attack.
That's a demotion. He's a captain.
Yes.
Yule's arrow. Ooh, intercepted by Yapzor.
Wow. The self-force staff save. Get down, Mr. President. And then the hook shot.
They're going to turn it. Saves down. Nisha jumps in onto the side. The boat comes through. Save is actually alive, and GPK is on the edge. The all heal from Chen tops him back off as DM goes down, and they continue to chase. Epileptic Kid will be left behind now, and no hope for survival. Yet another fight that goes
Radiant's middle
3-for-0 in favor of Secret. This time the Drow lives. but not much of a victory.
Eight tournaments in a row, guys. Is this happening?
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
They're Octo, not Genarians. They're Octo.
Isn't that if you're 80 years old?
Yeah.
Radiant's middle
Oh, that's 8.
tower
Octo's 8. Octa, is that 8?
I don't know. They're octagonally victorious, though, if they take it.
Octagonally victorious. Great vocabulary, bud.
Oh, thank you.
VP.Prodigy looking to make the final hold here at 19 minutes.
has fallen.
Get your air horns out. Hype it up. Where's the confetti?
Get ready.
Radiant's middle
The
barracks
winner's
has
ceremony will be coming up right after
Dire's
this.
bottom
Well, Puppy, how does it
tower is
feel?
under attack.
I'm now completely numb to winning Dota, but we're gonna keep on going. Here we go. Lil initiated on. This is the fight. They're low on cooldowns for Secret. They don't have any except Rupture, so I don't think they want to force the issue.
Although they don't seem to particularly care.
And they do have Aegis, so maybe that's enough. Rupture comes out onto Epileptic Kid. There's tier 2 standing on the side lane, so unless Secret are going to end, not much else to be gained.
Hey, at least they have the outpost.
are fortified.
Yeah.
Don't be
Good
mad.
call. Radiant get to keep their outpost. Not their barracks, though.
No, not their barracks, but their outpost. Silver linings here.
All right, now, Trent, what are the chances VP.Prodigy tap out when the kill score hits 420?
Oh, I don't know. They seem pretty memey. I'm going to say about a 0% chance, though. I think they're going to try and play this out. They want to, like, trap someone in the fountain or something.
I'm going to go with a higher than 0 because Secret might be on high ground by the time that kill comes out. I don't know. Now there's 2 ruptures.
No Veil this game from Zaye on his Bloodseeker build. It might just be the state of the game, the way things went, but that's always been like this iconic thing that we've had with this new Bloodseeker.
You think he's looking at this blade mail just like, man, why'd I buy this? I could have bought something way more fun.
They're not even hitting me.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
I should have gotten the Veil.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
All right, high ground we go.
Radiant's
4 to
top tower is
19.
under attack.
Arrow. Oh, the Hill Troll Priest. He was so young.
Sorry, just keep the Alpha Wolf.
Underlord, kind of low. The double rupture comes out. Matu, right clicking
Radiant's top
away.
tower has fallen.
Barracks falling. I don't know, Trent. The 420 dream could still be real.
Nisha's ready for this big ulti.
GPK in the front line. Here comes the boat. It is going to connect on 2, but the Monkey King ult in the back line. Drow's already dead. There's your 420 as it's short-lived. Save falls just after as they Dark Rift back into the fountain. Nice save there, Underlord.
Team Secret, ladies and gentlemen.
They are just too good right now in this region. We need some international Dota back so we can test them on the international scale.
Radiant's middle
How
tower
will Secret
has
match up against the finest in China?
Clearly everyone else in Europe just needs some more sparring partners or something too, right? They need some fresh ideas.
Yeah. An impressive reign of dominance, and it will not end here. Another perfect streak wrapping up this finals. 3 games, 3 wins. Possibly the final fight now as Yapsor goes in. They'll kill Epileptic Kid one final time as they get up towards the fountain and Throne falls. GG, well played. Congratulations to Secret for another flawless victory.
Unreal. I mean, are they the hateful eight? Does everyone hate them? It might be. I could see them being rather annoyed to be in that region. They've just, especially for poor OG and VP.Prodigy, now this is the 2nd time it's happened to each of them by Team Secret.